Hi everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Tuesday, May 21st. The Senate wants to know more about Apple's ability to keep billions of dollars in profits free from U.S. taxes. Apple CEO Tim Cook was called to Capitol Hill to explain his company's use of Irish subsidiaries for tax avoidance. Committee Chairman Senator Carl Levin said the use of Irish subsidiaries helped Apple avoid paying $9 billion in taxes last year. Cook, meanwhile, said Apple does not use gimmicks to avoid taxes. In fact, he said Apple paid nearly $6 billion to the IRS in 2012 and expects to pay more this year. Republican Senator John McCain took the middle ground. He said Apple has shifted profits and circumvented U.S. taxes for years, but that the system that allows that practice is flawed. The Senate Banking Committee is getting its take on the IRS targeting scandal. Treasury Secretary Jack Lew told the panel the IRS screening of conservative groups was unacceptable and inexcusable, even if it was not politically motivated. Republican Senator Bob Corker of Tennessee called Lew's comments kind of laughable. He said the Obama administration has demonized Tea Party groups and may have created a culture that made the IRS feel empowered to single out those groups. Meanwhile, the man who previously led the IRS withdrew from a bid to join the Chicago Board of Options Exchange Board of Directors. Former IRS Commissioner Douglas Shulman led the tax agency from 2008 to 2012. That's the period of time the questionable screening was taking place. He and resigned acting IRS Director Stephen Miller testified to Congress that they were unaware of the tragedy until recently. The secret government photos of the slain al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden will remain secret. The Federal Court of Appeals upheld the government's refusal to make the photos and videos public. The items were taken after bin Laden was killed in a raid by Navy SEALs in Pakistan 2 years ago. The appeals court rejected a Freedom of Information request by the group called Judicial Watch. The court supported the government's argument that releasing the images could result in attacks against Americans. That's your political news roundup for Tuesday, May 21st. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for the latest political, economic, and stock market news all day long.